Hi there. I met someone the other day who told me that she had gotten ill. And she got ill after having a certain injection. And it's the kind of injection that lots of people are having these days. So you know what I'm talking about here. And if I add up all the people who are telling basically the same story in the comments to my videos, they had the injection and they got ill, or their father got ill, their mother got ill, and also people who have reached out to me directly. There's quite a few people there. We're not talking about 2 or 3 people. We're talking about, I don't have the exact number, but my impression is that there are lots who have, I would say, quite serious side effects. And I'm talking only about the people who have either contacted me directly or who are writing this in the comments to my videos. Now, from the start, I've been very clear about one thing. This must be each and everyone's choice. If you want to have the, let's just say, the V, you should. If you do not want to have the V, you shouldn't. Nobody should put pressure on you so that you should, choose either one of those. That it should be entirely up to each and every individual. There should be no coercion, no pressure. You should be presented with all the facts, and that's how things should be in the modern civilized society. Sadly, we know that's not the case. But I want to say a few words about how we should approach people with different opinions about this. Especially if you are someone who haven't had the V, like myself. I haven't had the V. I'm not going to have the V. It's just not going to happen. And when people approach me telling their story, lots of people are saying that they regret saying yes to the V. I do not judge them, and we should not judge them. We should meet them with open arms. That's a fitting expression here in these days of social distancing. But anyway, there should be no judgment. We need to understand that people are different, and some people have been put under tremendous pressure, from their employer and so on and so on. And there are also people who have, they just have a high level of trust to the government and so on. We are different. And when people have regrets, when people approach you, you should not judge them. There should be no name calling. There should be none of that nonsense. I know it can be tempting because lots of people are angry now. I'm receiving name calling in the comments section on my videos every day. And all I'm saying is that this should be up to each and everyone to choose. It should be a choice of every individual. If you're an adult, of course. If you're a child, your parents should choose for you. And that's a different topic, I guess, but giving this to children is pure insanity, but that's a topic for another video. We need to build bridges now, because we are so divided segregated. We need to build those bridges. We should not tear those bridges down. Sometimes it's hard to witness how people are just doing as they're being told by government, mainstream media, and so on. It's hard. But the reality of life is that someone, they need to make the mistakes. They need to make those mistakes, and then they will understand. We will probably not get anywhere with trying to convince people that, well, you shouldn't listen to those people on the news. Go and read the scientific reports, not the ones made by the people who are trying to sell this stuff, but the independent scientific reports. Please go and read those. Most people will not do that. So again, we just have to respect the choice, the freedom of choice. We have to respect freedom of choice, because even though we might disagree, that's just how it needs to be.